So today we're going to download Epic Games client for our PC. So Epic Games is a relatively new video game client, even though the company itself was formed a few decades ago, but it has come to prominence with lots of exclusive releases recently. So if you type in Epic Games into Google, the top result at the moment is epicgames.com, which is the official website. So if you click on that, when the page loads, it's got some advertisement for some of its popular games, including Rocket League and Fortnite. And if you click Get Epic Games, you don't have to sign in here. Click Get Epic Games in the top right corner. It will download the Epic Games installer, which is 152 megabytes. We're currently on version 13.3.0. And as you can see, there is plenty available on Epic Games. So recently, PC Building Simulator 2 Beta was available for free on here, which did end a couple of days ago. But the full version is going to be a exclusive release on Epic Games. The PC Building Simulator, the original, or the first one, was available on Steam, but it will only be available on Epic Games when it releases later this year. And Epic are managing to secure even more exclusive releases. So it is well worth having this alongside Steam. You can sign up for a free account and there are many free games. Once the install is downloaded, if you single click it, it will start. So then we can close the web browser behind it. There is relatively few options. You just have to click install to continue. You can change the default directory if you want. This is the directory where the Epic Games client goes, not the games itself. You can specify that when you set up Epic Games later. So we're going to leave that as C program files Epic Games. Click install. Click yes. User account control so it has permission. And very quickly then it will start copying the new files to your system. It'll install any prerequisites that it requires for the Get Epic Games launcher. And you have to approve the online service as well, which is being set up now. And that enables things like friends and for your account signing to work. So you do need to approve that through user account control. And once you have finished the main install, it will update the Epic Games client if needed, and will also download additional files that were in the install. So if you notice, the original install file was just over 150 megabytes. The total here, including updates and the full client, is 578.9 megabytes. So it might take a few minutes to download prior to installing based on the speed of your internet connection. Once we have got it downloaded, if you are already a member of Epic Games, you can sign into that account using your username and password. So whether you've got it on another computer, you can install it on multiple computers, which can be handy, for example, if you've got both a laptop and a PC for gaming. And also, by having the client on your desktop, you can sign up to have notifications direct to your desktop, which is particularly useful for when things on your wish list are on sale or when there are free games available that you might like. So Epic Games regularly gives away free games. Last year there was Football Manager 2020, which was given away free at the end of the season just prior to the release of Football Manager 2021. Epic Games did have the best deals on games like Football Manager this year, where it was about £22 mid-season when it was still 35 plus on other platforms. So it is really worth having this alongside Steam, even if you are a big Steam fan. The Epic Games Store in look and feel feels very similar to the Steam Game Store, but they do have a lot more free games that are offered very regularly, as well as open betas and free trials to allow you to, in effect, to try before you buy. Because one of the main criticisms there normally is on Steam is, particularly with independent games, unfortunately, sometimes the price is quite high, but the quality can be quite low. And particularly if you're one of the first few people to jump on a game, it can be a bit hazardous and people can be a bit wary until you get to know the developer. So if you have played their games before, you've got a bit of reassurance that you know what the quality's like. Steam have tried to help with that with the early access system that is on there, which allows you to access and feedback to game developers while the game's in production. But again, the prices of some early access can be really high, because obviously when the full version is released, you just go onto the main game. So sometimes you are charged a premium for what can ultimately end up as an incomplete game. Once the update has downloaded, it will verify it. You will have to press yes again on user account control to allow it to actually install the prerequisites it requires. Then the screen will go quiet for a little bit before it finally launches up the Epic Games user interface. And at this point, you've got an option to sign in with many different types of accounts, for example, PlayStation Network, Xbox, Google, or just sign in purely with your Epic Games account. Before you can access any features on the client, you will need to sign in. So once you click sign in, it's email address and password. You can log in now. When Windows Defender prompts you that it's blocked some features of the app, you can obviously see here that Epic Games Inc. is the publisher. It is the genuine program, and you will need to allow it access to public networks so that you can access your game libraries, you can sign into your account, it can download updates, and ultimately so that you can play games through the Epic Games client. So you do need to allow access on that. It will only prompt you this time. The dialogue will go away, and then you are ready to sign into your account and enjoy your games on your new PC. Hope that helps. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let us know what you think in the comments.